Two people, same AI model. One gets a brilliant answer. The other? Total garbage. What's the difference? Context. Not the model. Not the prompt engineering tricks. Just context. This is the single most important concept in modern AI systems, and most people completely miss it. We're going to unpack the context problem, how AI systems source information, the role of RAG in memory, system prompts and tools, how agents assemble context dynamically, and why most AI failures aren't actually failures at all. Here's the fundamental challenge. AI only knows what it can currently see. There's a massive universe of information out there, but the AI can only access a tiny window. Everything the AI generates depends entirely on what's inside that window at the moment of generation. Poor context leads to weak responses. Rich context leads to exceptional responses. It's not magic. It's information quality. The right information at the right time unlocks the model's true capabilities. The wrong information? It doesn't matter how powerful your model is. Context engineering is the process of gathering information from multiple sources, selecting what's actually relevant, organizing it effectively, and delivering it to the AI before it generates a response. It's the invisible infrastructure behind every great AI interaction you've ever had. Here's the paradigm shift in modern AI. Models matter, but context matters more. The same model with better context consistently outperforms a superior model with poor context. This is why the best AI systems invest heavily in context engineering, not just bigger models. The first context source is system prompts. These provide behavioral context, the AI's role, its objectives, the rules it should follow, the guardrails that shape its responses. System prompts set the foundation for how the AI thinks and behaves throughout the interaction. The second source is user inputs. These provide task context, the user's intent, their specific requirements, any constraints they specify, the desired outcome. User inputs define what the AI needs to accomplish and the boundaries it needs to respect. RAG adds external knowledge to the context. It searches knowledge bases, retrieves relevant documents, and brings that information directly into the AI's context window. This grounds the AI in factual information it wasn't trained on, dramatically expanding what it knows. Memory provides historical context, past interactions, user preferences, conversation history, personalization data. Memory allows AI to maintain continuity across sessions and learn from previous encounters. It's what transforms a chatbot into something that actually knows you. Tools provide real-world information, search results, database queries, calculator outputs, API responses. Tools let AI access live, dynamic information from external systems at the exact moment it's needed. This turns static knowledge into real-time intelligence. Here's where it all comes together. Context assembly takes system prompts, memory, RAG results, tool outputs, and user inputs, then selects the most relevant pieces and packages everything into a coherent context payload. This assembled context is what the AI actually sees when it generates a response. AI agents depend entirely on context engineering. They continuously gather new information, update their context window, make decisions based on that context, take actions in the real world, and then gather more context from those action results. It's a dynamic loop of context, decision, action, repeat. In enterprise AI, context comes from CRM systems, knowledge bases, internal documents, databases, and operational workflows. The AI that can assemble the richest business context produces the most valuable outputs. Context engineering becomes a competitive advantage. Here's the uncomfortable truth about most AI failures. They're not model failures. They're context failures. Missing information, wrong information, incomplete context, irrelevant data. The model has the capability, but it doesn't have the information it needs to use that capability effectively. And here's why AI succeeds. Rich context unlocks the model's true capabilities. Better information quality, better relevance, better organization. The same model that failed with poor context produces exceptional results with rich context. Context is the difference between mediocre and extraordinary. The complete context engineering workflow. Gather information from all available sources. Select what's relevant to the task. Assemble the context package with proper organization. Deliver it to the AI. Generate the response. Every modern AI system follows this pattern, whether you see it or not. Here's the mental model you need. Think of the AI model as an engine. Think of context as the fuel. The engine's power matters, but the quality of the fuel determines actual performance. Context is the fuel that powers AI output quality. Modern AI isn't just about bigger models. It's about better context. Context engineering is the discipline of building AI context from multiple sources. System prompts, user inputs, RAG, memory, tools. AI performance depends heavily on information quality and relevance. The best AI systems master context engineering. They don't just use more powerful models. They feed those models better fuel. That's the secret.